Hey everybody, we're jumping in real quick. This is mid-season recap. We just finished week 8, going into week 9, and week 9 the Cowboys are on a bye, so this is probably the perfect time to go ahead and see where things are. So, one of the tools that you with modding Madden on PC is the modern franchise tool, and that's the one that you use at the beginning of the season and preseason to you that basically it has the progression tool in there, and then it's also got the stats matter tool at the end of the season during staff week. So Cowboys 8-0, just fresh off their win against the Commanders 45-27. And then the cool part about this is you can bring this up pretty much anytime during the season, and you can look at all the previous weeks. So week 7, we skip past. I hit it twice. Week 6, and then week 8, and then you can actually bring up the box score, and it's pretty cool. Just a normal box score, really, but you can see Dak 37 of 51, 72.5% completion rate, 296 yards. Cam Miller, I guess, substituting for Jaden Daniels, um, did throw for 400 yards, 401, but he also threw 4 interceptions. And then we can see here, we had a little rough time on the ground. Javonte Williams, 15 rushes, 53 yards, 3.5 per carry. Lipke got 8 carries for 27 yards, 3.4. Caleb Johnson only got 1 carry. Right now, receiving wise, you got Lamb with only 4 catches for 64 yards. Tolbert, man, I think that's probably like his fourth or fifth touchdown of the season. Right. So I mean, it was pretty cool. And you can look at the defense as well, and then you can see. Um, nope, you can't see interceptions here. So, and I don't see a scroll bar, so we can't see Diggs with his 4 interceptions. He didn't have 4 interceptions; he had 2. But we do see sacks, and we can see Sam Williams is continuing his crazy season. He's bounced back from last year, that injury last year, and then Osa finally has turned it on this game, right? But he was out with an injury, and now he's starting to pick things back up. 3 sacks on his own. And then you got Micah with 1.5 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, though. So, uh, the main thing that I wanted to just show was if we look here, and then we can see in the box, well, not the box scores, but we can see the scores up here. We get an idea of how the season's going. It's crazy. The Patriots are 7-1, right? Um, I don't even know what to attribute that to. Chiefs are hanging in there at 6-2. The Eagles are having a rough season after their Super Bowl win, right? And then the Browns have kind of rebounded. And then if we wanted to, we can look at news. Cowboys continue to avoid losses like the plague. Yeah. The Patriots pass rush couldn't be stopped by Tennessee, and Will Levis was sacked a total of 9 times. Right? Saquon Barkley got hit 2 times right as he got the handoff by Chris Jones, who put his mark on the big win for the Chiefs. Justin Jefferson ran away with the game en route to a 106-yard, 1 touchdown performance. And it's kind of cool, right? You would think maybe um, if Madden actually saw something like this, they might try to incorporate that. Then you have your top performers: Baker Mayfield, Justin Fields, Michael Carter, Jerome Ford, Rasheed Rice, Savion Williams. Hey, we were very interested in him during the draft. Uh, Alex Singleton, Ezra Thomas, 2 interceptions. Ashton Genty, he got shut down in their loss against Detroit, but 5 catches for 55 yards, 14 attempts for 29 yards, just barely over 2 yards per rush. Savion's listed twice. Cam Miller, 401 yards against the Cowboys. Yep. Okay. And then a quick injury report. Alfred C. Oh, shoot. Oh, look at that. Jameer Gibbs returns week 14. Trey Hendrickson comes back week 14. That's nice. I kind of like this. Out for season, Trent Brown. Walter Nolan. Oh, man, the rookie. Jonas Sinker, out for the season. Akeem Davis Gaither, out for the season. And then any transactions. All right, they agreed to a 1 year, 10K contract. Really? That doesn't even sound right. It must have been like something misplaced there. To a 1 year, $1 million contract. Matt Collins has been released. Okay. So that is that little piece of the tool, right? And then when we come in here, we can actually click on the Cowboys straight up, right? Now, this, I don't know if that number is correct. Yes, we did resign. And if I'm not mistaken, and I think it says 7 because we resigned them for 6, and it's counting this year as well, right? So, yeah, when you resign, we resign him for 6. That gave him 7 years left on his, yeah. So that's what it is. But we signed him at 27.5 or 30, I think. 6 times, yeah, 30. We signed him at 30 million a year. So just think, Cowboys, you could have signed Mike at 30. Now you're gonna have to pay over 40. So you can see Trayvon still has time left on his contract. Aubrey, we just re-signed him, and it really kind of hurt my soul to pay him. We re-signed him 5 years. If I'm not mistaken, 5 years at like $5 or $6 million a year. So it really hurt my soul to do that. So team news, perfect start. Cowboys sacks to victory. Pass rushing won the night as Micah registered 2 sacks, winning the elite matchup against. Oh, this is Herbert in the Chargers. So you can see, and then team transactions, right? We re-signed Hoffman. We just re-signed him. It was only a couple of million a year. We re-signed Sam Williams when Jalen Travis went down. We put him on the IR, and then Trevor Penning was just sitting there out there on the waiver wire, so we signed him just 1 year, just whatever the waiver wire said. Cam Jackson, we sent him to the practice squad, right? And see, there we go. We were able to sign Micah, and then we had to sign when oh gosh, Ferguson went down. We did bring aboard Gerald Everett. So right now we are the number 1 scoring team, number 1 pass team. We are 13th in rushing, and we are second in giveaways, second in fewest giveaways. Okay, so we don't turn the ball over, but we do take the ball away. We are 4th in takeaways. We are 3rd in rush yards allowed per game. We are 23rd in pass yards allowed, but basically a lot of the games have gotten to the point where the other team has had to um, throw more. And then we're seventh in scoring defense. So our injury report right now, you got Jalen Petrie. He's out 4 more weeks with a broken hand. All of these guys. Okay, so Biggers is ready, healthy, and ready to come back. So is Stackhouse. Uh, Ferguson has 1 more week. Jalen Travis, knee cartilage tear. He's out 4 more weeks. Jalen Petrie's out 4 more weeks. And Raheem Sanders has been healthy for a while. I have to clear space on the practice squad to bring him off of the injury, off of the IR, and part of me just wants to just leave him there for the season. Tell you the truth, not any rush. So right now we are looking at a yeah, no, right now if we look over here, we look at what are we looking at? So we're looking at rushing, 80 attempts. He's averaging, Javonte Williams is averaging 4.9 yards per carry on the season. He's got 392 yards in 8 games. So he's under 50 yards per game. So right now, we have not recaptured or figured out the run game yet. Caleb Johnson, although he has 2 rushing touchdowns, one more than Javonte Williams, he's only averaging 3.7. Uh, Blue is only averaging 3.9. So right now, yeah, our run game just isn't happening. Luckily, though, I mean Dak has found his rhythm, and he's leading the league with 22 touchdowns. He's got 5 interceptions. Um, Jalen Tolbert is leading our team with 6 touchdowns, 6, and in yards because he is big play. He is big play, Jalen Tolbert this year. Um, I think he's probably got like three, maybe 3 of them over 50 yards. Yeah, it's crazy. Look at that. He's averaging 24 yards per catch. And in CD, he's got the most receptions. And if it wasn't for all the big plays that Tolbert's making, he would be leading in yards as well with 3 touchdowns. And then you see Schoonmaker's actually stepped up. Schoonmaker's got 3 touchdowns on the year. Ferguson was doing okay before he went down. Blue is getting a lot of catches out of the backfield. We've seen that with all our backs. Look at Javonte Williams, 28 catches out of the backfield with 2 touchdowns. Mingo, the last 2 games, I've put him back. He's actually started the last 2 games. He has moved up in overall this season, and it's like, let's see what he has. But he comes in, and in the last game, I think he had like 5 or 6 catches, and then but then Tolbert comes in. He only had 2 catches, but one of them was for a 51-yard touchdown. I'm like, seriously? It's like, it's a little struggle because you want the rookie. Rookie hasn't scored a touchdown yet, but he's out there. He's out there doing his thing too. So it's like, who do you have? You got too many people. And then, hate to say it, but I think Turbin is just getting left in the. It's difficult because then you have Lambert Smith, right? He's got 2 touchdowns out of nowhere, right? And he's at the bottom of the receiver depth chart. He's like the bottom one, and somehow he makes it into the game and scores. So where are you? It's like, how many receivers can we carry, and how many can you put in the game at once? And then it's like, do I need to shuffle it around mid game just to see who can come in and do something? Let's see. Just thinking if there's anything else I'm missing. one other thing, like, so retired numbers, if I wanted to, I could retire number 12. That's in use right now. If I wanted to, I could retire number 8 for Troy Aikman, number 12 for Roger Staubach. We're not retiring 88. You know what I mean? But then is it 74 for Lily? And then you can come back and say, okay, no, we're going to retire some numbers. So if I was running a different team and there were jerseys that I knew were retired, I could do that. And then there's a tool, right? So this is the progression tool at the beginning of the season. This is the one that runs during staff week at the end of the season. And then you actually can run these tools for other things, assignability. So you can go and manage and assign the X Factor stuff. But then here, motivations, you can actually update the motivations for your player, right? For players. But then roster management, if I'm not mistaken, there should be, where is it? Injury management. See, I can do that. I think the utilities, yes. Jersey number fix. So once I go ahead and if I went in and retired the jerseys, I could run this, and then it would remove all the retired jerseys, and that would assign new jersey numbers to people on the team that was wearing a retired number. So again, that is kind of our recap of what's going on this season. Okay? So I'm going to kind of sign out here and stick the next game right at the end of this. Okay? All right, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you soon.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got CD Lamb. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Cowboys and the Raiders coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. Off we go from Vegas. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, Smith. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
At some point, you got to come up with a game plan for this guy, because right now he is a game wrecker. 2 plays in, he's already got 2 sacks, and this continues much longer. They're going to have to get an extra blocker wherever he lines up.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And here we see Dak Prescott taking the field, Mike, coming off what a lot of people thought was an MVP caliber season. He finished runner-up, of course, to Lamar Jackson. And people love to nitpick Dak's game. I don't know if it's because he plays for the Cowboys and people love to hate. But regardless, he is as talented as they come. He is the leader of that team. He needs to have the postseason success that he has found in the regular season. Once he does that, I'm not sure what's left to nitpick.
He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Prescott. They'll look to set up the screen here. The second effort gonna get him the first down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker. To the air again, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Raiders offense, Geno Smith, getting ready for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They go play action with Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Off the play fake, it's Smith. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the shotgun, Smith. Finding his tight end, Mayer. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
17 yards on that play. First down, Vegas. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down. From the gun, it's Geno. He's got the tight end there. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a designed run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. We go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal. Gino to throw. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Prescott now. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tobin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. On the give, it's Johnson. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. One of the tight ends motions right. Another run here with Johnson. Open space to the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Just a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
No run out of the gun. This is Mostert. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw is Smith. That's caught by Bowers. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. 1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. On play action, here's Dak. First down throw there is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 3rd and 6.
It's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, here's Smith. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings us 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Smith. And it's caught by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Geno. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Geno. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So now here are the Cowboys, their offense, as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 12.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Prescott. A pass taken in by Johnson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. We'll try to run for it with Williams. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. A give, and here's Johnson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The motion man is Johnson. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Dak. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. On the play fake, Dak. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams.
A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now Prescott. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. On second down, it's Dak. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead.
14, Raiders 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
A run up the middle with Mostert. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is taken at the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Prescott on 1st down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Prescott now. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll throw again. Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. To the air again. Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Smith. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down is Smith. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start with a West Coast rivalry that's picking up steam once again. LA taking on San Francisco out at Levi's Stadium. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. Kyron Williams, well over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run as well. From there, we head east to check on the Bills at home in Buffalo. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Josh Allen leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A touchdown run for Giovanni Bernard. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. On play action, here's Dak. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second down, Prescott. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's the game of 10. First down, Cowboys.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Offense.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll go with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Lockett headed in motion. We'll try to pick this up with the jet sweep. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Raiders have their punt team out there. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. He'll land in Roberts in there on the tackle. On the option, here's Williams.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll put Everett in motion here. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. We're about ready now for the punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Here's Gino. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider first down. Gino to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Smith now. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Smith. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Dak to throw. And that is incomplete. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. What can they do here on third down and 7? Now, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Special teams on the field ready for this punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. He'll take this in back at the 16. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw. Smith. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man is Johnson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They motion the slot man left. Smith from the gun on third down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On the give, it's Johnson. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, it's Dak. A pass taken in by Johnson.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and short. Prescott. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. On 4th down, out comes the punter. The Raiders offense and their quarterback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's the pickup of 3. Brings us 2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. To the sideline, Lockett's there, and he got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Smith. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Gino. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. It's made right side. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The Raiders send their punt team out. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Second down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On second down, a run with Williams. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Now a give up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. Dak facing 3rd and long. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Gino. he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Smith. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Gino gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they will finally run him down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
On third down, here's Johnson. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll let it go deep left sideline. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up.
At the 35-yard line.
A second down throw for Smith. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run over center with Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. On play action, here's Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. and they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A first down throw for Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Smith. Lockett brings it in out wide. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A tight end in motion now. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
Delay of game. Offense.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get about 5. Williams gets it on the draw. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.